Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of... Your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And, of course, Tari Eason. This is first game in his new Dallas Mavericks uniform.
Hey, as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with. Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble, easily gets himself free of the defender.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. Rebound, Boston.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And the dunk by Brown.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and Rex defense is in transition.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Doncic. Outside for Thomas. Back to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Irving looking over the floor. Spins. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
To end the drought, a nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Irving for three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Here's Thibault. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They get a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Celtics. Thomas surveying the D. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Several teams changing it up here. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Poole gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
That's a 2 from Towns. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Pass to Poole. Money from the wing. Poole's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
The 3 from Poole. And the Celtics another three.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Wilson. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Back to Wilson. Here's Eason. No good with the triple. Celtics leading by 8. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Cooks. Poole with it. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Doncic. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. Now, here's Poole. He has 7. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Poole's got 9 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
On the wing, Doncic. Jacks up a 3. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. Here's Doncic. Goes up from the top of the key.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Here's Poole. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Brown inside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Pass to Washington. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Irving. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's Pritchard. Outside Towns. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Irving. And that one drops for him. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
No good from Irving.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Towns. Scoreless thus far. Brown with it. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Bucket is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Here's Irving. Reverses. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Now here's Towns. Over Ayton. Pritchard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Brown. Eason grabs the board. Mavericks trailed by 12. And Jones now atop the key. Pass to Towns. In the corner, it's Eason. Releases. And he hits the jumper for 2. Eason's got his first points in this one.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Towns. Comes up empty down low.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside, Jones. It's Jones on the wing. Towns down low. Towns is doubled. The rebound by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And there it is for him. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Pass to Cooks. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Up top, Doncic. 13 points in the game. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. And that one is good. Hardaway has got his second basket of the game.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Azubuike, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's White. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good moment.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Doncic. Pass to Towns. Back to Doncic. Down low. Back to Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl-Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
Here's Poole. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Poole gets it to go. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Doncic looking it over. Outside for Thomas. Outside, Towns. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Poole. Pass to Azubuike. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And stolen by White. And here they come. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Crooks can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. Back to Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Inside. Here's Thomas. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Towns.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Now Eason. Pass to Thomas. Eason's shot is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
To the inside. Thomas. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Doncic right side. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. And that'll be his third foul so far. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. And another field goal in this total, making 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Outside, Towns. This one for three. Another shot. Out to Doncic. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Pass to Irving. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's McDaniels. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Irving for three.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 21 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Got it!
Irvin's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Towns, the screen.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. He is outstanding at protecting the rim.
So the first of three is good, and that brings them within 2 here. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that ties the game up.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime, and we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here is Doncic. Pass to Towns. Back to Doncic. Towns the screen to take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Ayton. Here's Irving. Thomas with the block. Here's Eason. Outside, Towns. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
To the middle. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. We play just over a minute here in OT. Tries the spin move. And that one's good, Irving.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Doncic outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Towns wide open. No good on the three. There's the lob to Brown. Doncic with the steal. All by himself. Here's McDaniels. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Tough spot for McDaniels. Got to really lock in and focus and take his time here.
He can't make his second free throw either. Listen both. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Eason. Good.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Celtics. To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Knocked away. Eason. Good.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots. Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks.